right, we got us an old axe here, and I'm gonna redo it. I can't make out the name on it. It's got some like an AS1 or something on it. I have no idea anything about it. Probably do like a 18-inch to a 2-foot handle on it, and just redo it and make it kind of nice. So I'm gonna sandblast it. Figure we'll try to see if we can get it off this thing. Yep, perfect. Nice. All right, let's see if we can see what it says here. It said A17 is all I see on it. Got a little bit of green paint on the back, but I don't know. We're gonna put this thing on a sandblaster. It's got a pretty good angle. See it where it's splitting? Not bad. Looks like it'd be a pretty nice little, probably 3-pounder, something like that. I might take a little bit off of it and lighten it up a little bit. I don't want to make a big long one. I'd rather have, like I said, an 18 to 24 inch, probably 24 inch. Just a good little axe, but nothing too crazy. Got to clean up all the edges and just go through and make her purty. Should be fun. Alright, what we're going to do now is I'm going to try to carve a logo into this axe head. So, it's going to be noisy, but we'll correct that on the film. Let's see how it cuts. paper stain, kind of cleaning it up a little bit. Yeah, this one had kind of shellacked it. Just trying to get it off. It had scratches underneath of it, and it kind of looks like crap. They didn't do a very good job on it. And I guess if you're just doing a regular hatchet and don't really care, I guess it'd be just fine. But I'll make something a little nicer. We are going to do an American and a dark walnut stain. So this is going to do the dark. I'm going to put it on and I'm going to wipe it off real good. Yeah, let me get this thing off of it for a minute till we get done with her. Then we'll hang her up. There it goes. See if you can see that real good. Here, let me turn y'all around, y'all. How's that? A little better. Now, see if we can't lighten some of this up just a little bit. You know what? I think I like it. drop it. There we go. Good old hand still ain't working. I think I'm a gripping and I ain't. Old brain ain't telling it to do what it's supposed to be doing there. And that's okay. It's all getting better. Be thankful I can do what I can do, I guess. At least that's what everybody keeps telling me. Now, I want to take a little bit of the American and not the dark. And it's kind of got a little bit of that reddish tint to it. Orange. Just a very slight hue. Not a lot. Just a smidgen of it. And then we'll take this bad boy and hang her up and let her dry. Then in the morning, we'll put some shellac on her. Water repellent. Spray her real good. There we go. Now we'll let that thing dry and that'll be it. I mean, it don't look too bad. Let's see what it comes out with when we get all done with it, and we might end up adding another color or two, but I kind of like that. It looks like kind of like a little bit of old barn wood. We'll beat her up and bang it. We still got to do the end down here, but we got to grind it off. I'm gonna do a different color, really dark black wood, and then drive it down in there, wedge her thing. We've got some black dye that we're gonna do on her head too, so that'll look pretty good. All right, what we did, we put blue dicum on here, and I'm gonna mark this part. You can kind of hard to see on the camera, but you know, this part down here is cut down, you know, for the cutting, and I want to kind of redo it, even it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to lock this into the vise. And I'm gonna get this cool little device that we made. And then I'm gonna lay it up here all nice and smooth. And I'm gonna follow around. There. Now you kind of see why I made that little thing, and there's a video on that. But can you see that line now? So that line I'm going to take and file down. She's pretty sharp right now. I mean, it'll still cut you, but I'm going to cut that down just a little bit and smooth it out. I'm going to take a file and just kind of nicely, lightly grind it. I'm not going to do nothing crazy with it. Just kind of take it down and then sharpen it up. And then we're going to take, never use this stuff, but we're going to try it. I ordered it online, and it's just like to make it look old. You got the A17 right here. We're going to do it. Got the brown one that we cut in, but there's still some little marks in here. We just kind of want to cover it all, make it look kind of neat. We've got the handle all done. I mean, we're pretty much into the sealing part. Old piece of barn wood that we made for here. We've kind of cut it all. We're gonna glue it and drive it in. Then we'll shave that off and then we'll save it. But I mean, the handle turned out freaking pretty cool. And we got this down here. I'm gonna cut that back a little bit more. But we've got our copper that'll go through it, and she fits pretty dang tight. And we're gonna put that through for our lanyard. Figured put the copper in just to keep from wearing the wood. That'll keep from doing it. I mean, it'll push in, but once we've got the little flare on here, we flared it on this side, so we won't glue it or won't do nothing. But it's pretty tight. But it does come in and out. I mean, it'll make a pretty good little hatchet, man, or axe, whatever you want to call it. It's nothing fancy, but you know, compared to the rusted old piece it was with a bad handle, it's back to usable now. And I hope y'all are enjoying us redoing it. I've redone them before, but never, this slow and this precise. I've always just kind of resanded them, drove a new handle on it, and was kind of good with it. But that's pretty much it. We'll get at it. Let me grab all the stuff and we'll get on the assembling part. It won't take us long. Stick the head on. Kind of get it all done. Get it maybe where you can see me. Yeah, can you see it? Yeah, there we go. That should be pretty good. There we go, pretty good fit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit Tight Bond 3. Let me make sure this feller is going to fit. It's going to be tight. Ooh, yeah, boy, it's going to be tight. Kind of get her started here. Yes, sir. I'm going to put a little bit of Tight Bond on here. Not very much at all. And I kind of left little grooves in it from the bandsaw. I just wanted to bite a little bit, but if I ever got to get it out, I won't be able to get it out. We'll see how good this thing goes in. Oh, that's pretty. All right. She's a dribbling. So let's wipe a little bit of it off. Get a little bit off. It's a dribbling. So. that ought to be about it. And by golly, she ought to be on there. Yes, sir. That's pretty. Hit her with the big boy right here one time, just to make sure. Make sure everything's seated down in there good. Yes, and ain't nothing moving. And then we're gonna give a little tap on the head. Make sure she's all nice and around the old edges there. We're gonna let that sit up overnight, and then we'll come back in and cut it off, and then we'll start doing a little bit of darkening the patina on this thing. But turned out pretty nice. Got the copper in the bottom for the lanyard. I like it. There you go. That's my rebuilding of the axe. Hope y'all enjoy it. And hopefully we'll try to get some more videos. I've got John and John helping me. I'm still struggling a bit, and we'll get back at it. Got plenty of ideas and plenty of stuff coming, but I'm not able to shoot right now. We've got the 458 SOCOM and a 50 Beowulf. We're going to be shooting these heat and air units, but I'm not able to shoot right now. It's been 5 weeks today that I had my last surgery on the old cranium, so I'm still having trouble bending over and all that good stuff. Those legs don't work quite right, but you know, hey, had cancer and God took all that away. Surgeons can't find it, and just blessed to be alive. And hopefully bring y'all some cool stuff. Stay along for the adventure. He kept me around for some reason, so should be interesting.